Patrick Burgess and his son from Walderslade came back from visiting Scotland, and when they tried to use their Scottish currency, a post office in Walderslade refused to take it. So he then reported the refusal to the police as a hate crime.
When I asked the lady behind the counter, she said the postmaster had instructed them not to take Scottish or Northern Irish notes. I pressed her again if I'd brought euros in, would she have accepted those? Yes, she would. If I'd brought American dollars in, would she have accepted those? Yes, she would. The only currency they wouldn't take is Scottish or Northern Irish.
Although Patrick felt compelled enough to contact the police, he had second thoughts.
I believe it is probably more ignorance than a hate crime. That although it may not be legal tender in the shops in England, or in Scotland for that matter, it is a legal currency.
Police have said that this does not meet the points to prove for a hate crime offence, and there is no indication that the post office did not take the notes on the basis that they dislike Irish and Scottish people. So Patrick's experience inspired me to see what other shops in Walderslade do. I tried this Scottish £10 note on 2 shops in Walderslade, both being quite contrasting. So I used this in the post office in Walderslade next to me, and they didn't accept my £10 Scottish note. But then I walked into Abflab Flowers and they immediately took my £10 Scottish note. Now, after going into a couple more shots, I went into an off-licence who said they don't accept the Scottish £10 note, but then they changed their mind and said they're not really sure. And then I finally just gone into a chemist who said they flat out don't take Scottish £10 notes because the people who they deal with in terms of money say that they don't accept them. Now I'm finally going to try this fish and chip shop and see if they take the infamous Scottish £10 note. The chip shop did accept it, and it may not be a hate crime, but post offices are meant to take Scottish currency as their policy. But just make sure, if you do want to spend your Scottish pounds, don't expect everyone to accept them. Isabel Miller for KMTV.